Hi everyone, I'm JD. Welcome back to my channel. So back with my faith journal, and this time I'm up to Deuteronomy 31:8. Okay, this is so fun. I love doing this Bible journal. Here's my page spread. I actually did this one live as well on my channel, but it was during one of my long nighttime sessions where it's just to hang out, and those ones don't go on replay. They go for 4 hours, so it takes forever to upload and it's just too long, so I just delete them straight after I do the hangout. And it's also a safe place as well, so it doesn't go public, and it's just a safe place for those people there to share anything that they want to share. The scripture here is, oh, here it is. No, where is it? Here it is, up here. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord will personally go ahead of you. He will be with you. He will neither fail you nor abandon you. Now, how beautiful is that scripture? And straight away it was speaking to me, because this is one of those ones that I've experienced already in many ways, and I can draw on things in my past where I've seen this in action, and I can also see how it applies to my life right now. So I just gave a few examples. The first one is the charity walk, and this is the most literal example I can think of. When I went from Sydney to Melbourne, it was a 6-week walk, and it was a very big challenge, of course. We were walking 30k a day, raising money for charity for the Dalit children in India, and we stayed in different people's houses every night. A complete stranger, and we spoke at churches and home groups and people's homes and schools, talking about the Dalits and why we were doing this walk. And yeah, lots of things could have gone wrong. I mean, aside from the safety aspect, physical safety along the road, we're walking on highways and freeways. There's these giant logging trucks and milk trucks flying past us, and we're on this narrow shoulder sometimes. But God just went before us. We saw that so strongly, and we even mentioned this on the walk, how we thought we could see God just preparing the way for us. People's hearts were prepared along the way. We met so many amazing people who were so on board with what we were doing. Every house that we stayed in, the people were just lovely. They were absolutely amazing people. We were safe. There were no injuries. There were no accidents. And we just saw God going before us, laying the way, preparing people's hearts. And not only that, but in the literal sense, he was preparing the very ground that we were stepping on, step by step by step, along the road from Sydney to Melbourne. He was with us. He was keeping us safe. He personally walked ahead of us. We really felt that along that walk. And then I do share 2 more stories about how this scripture was relating to me and speaking to me at this time, and another story in the past. But I'm going to save those actually for Patreon, for my patrons. Just it's a bit more personal, and it actually relates directly to my patrons. So a big thank you to them as well. So this video is going to abruptly end on my channel. Patrons, you can head over and you can see the full video over there. And anyone else, I'll leave the link below to Patreon in case you want to check it out. And just a big, huge thank you to all of my new patrons who joined over this Easter week. My goodness, so amazing. Thank you. Well, let's see if I can remember all your names. All right, so there was Deborah, Lisa, Louisa, Helen, Maureen, Debbie, and Barbie, and Beth, and Danny, and oh my goodness, there are just so many of you guys, and Pamela and Roxana. My goodness, I'm so sorry if I missed someone. In the post on Patreon, I'll be sure to thank you all. But yeah, just a huge thank you to you all. The stories that I share next, you have a big part to play in those stories. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you to my subscribers too. You play a big part in this too. I'm so thankful to all of you. And I hope you are all really well, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.